Good morning, everybody. Today is Saturday, May 20th. See, I remembered the date. No longer have to look, and I made sure that I checked that out before I started the video today. Anyhow, I just wanted to give you an update to tell you how everything is going. I'm doing quite well, though I did have a bit of a setback last week. And, you know, when you have setbacks, don't be afraid of setbacks because they're your way of learning that, you know, yes, you did have a setback, but go forward. Don't get hung up on the setback. Don't be defeated by it, because if you get defeated by it, you're just going to give in to it, and then everything that you accomplish will have, you know, you basically thrown it all away. So my faltering was, you know, went to another part of the province to stay the weekend with some friends of mine. My best friend was celebrating his 40th birthday this weekend, and you know, because I don't have my food with me all the time, I'm, you know, using the food, or I'm eating the food that's provided, and I'm not one to, you know, to tell somebody, say, no, that's okay, you know, you don't have to feed me, I've got my own food, which I did. I brought my own nourishment with me, but, you know, there are instances where we're going to get some pizza, let's have some pizza. So Friday night, you know, we were out visiting another friend at their new apartment, and you know, said, let's get a pizza. I said, okay. I think I can get away with having like a slice or two. And I did. I drank water the whole time, because I think if I ever got back into pop, that'd be it. I would, you know, game, set, match, I'd be done. So I'm making that conscious decision not to drink pop any longer, because I know how addictive it is. So I had a couple of slices of pizza. It was, you know, it was a nice little treat. But at the end of the night, it sort of just like sat there in my gut like a sludge. It's like, oh my God, is that what it used to do to me? And that's what it was. So, you know, I had a couple of the pieces, and I was okay. The next day, of course, I had my shake with me, and I had my supplements, and I went through that. And then Saturday night, you know, we had more pizza, but that's okay, because, you know, I was spending time with friends, with close friends, practically family. So though I did have, you know, this is where I faltered. I had 3 slices of pizza on Saturday night, so that's a total of 5 slices of pizza. And then, of course, there was like a thing of chicken wings. There was like barbecue chicken wings, and I thought about getting the honey garlic, but no, that was, you know, that was too sweet, and that would have been too much of a setback for me. So that's what I had on Saturday evening, and you know, we did get a cake for my friend, but I didn't have any cake, because again, that was just too much. I had to be able to set some sort of barrier, but I wasn't gonna, you know, I had the pizza, I enjoyed the pizza, and I don't want you to think that you can't have something like that. You can eat whatever you want. Realize that that's going to have some consequence to it, and the consequence for me was that it made me hungry, which means that I was, you know, even though I was doing my shakes, and those are nourishing and those are filling, there was the desire to eat more, because there was it's that sugar, it's that white sugar that grabs hold of you. It's like, oh, your body says, oh, I remember this, you gotta get more, gotta get more, gotta get more, gotta get more, and so you have to quell that beast inside you that says, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give in to you. So I drank a lot more water, and then I would find, you know, better healthy snacks. So I, you know, filled up on apples, I filled up on celery, I filled up on hummus, which is a nice treat, you know, with some rice crackers. And I didn't fill up on, you know, other fillers like junk food or chips or, you know, like a pizza. So those were the significant things that that was something that I had to do for myself. So when I went through my cleanse day last Monday, because I took the day off, at the end of it, I weigh myself at the end of the cleanse, and I weighed in at, I had actually gained 2 pounds from the week previous. And that was the setbacks. Like, you know, I've been losing and losing and losing and losing, and then all of a sudden I've gained some weight. Now it was a small, significant amount of weight. It was a 2 pound gain, and it was sort of disheartening, because it's like I've been losing. So I said, no, that's because, you know, and it was for a variety of reasons. I was driving more than I was walking, though I did go for a nice 2K walk on Saturday, and it was very refreshing. But still, the you know, driving more than walking, and then eating food that I shouldn't be eating. And not that I can't eat it, but I shouldn't eat it, because I know what it does to me. So I been working very diligent this week to get myself back on track, and I have. As a result, I did a weigh this morning. I was at work yesterday, and I'm starting to feel, something, my pants are starting to feel very roomy all of a sudden, and my belt is not as tight. Now, I used to have this interesting figure, like when you're taking a look at me when I wear my belt would cinch me, like a cinch belt, and so I'd have great big chest, and then this I don't know how to describe it. Maybe if I draw a picture of it, and just bear with me 2 seconds here. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can make that out, but that's what so right about here, that's where my belt would be, and it would be pulling in, and I would get overhang, and not very comfortable. But yesterday I started to notice that I was more, everything was more flush. So my belt would be more like, I don't know if you can see that, I'd be more like this. So the belt was, this is 3 holes in, and it's not as significant as that is. So I hope you can understand what that is. And I started to notice that about myself. My pants are seeming roomier, which means, you know what that means, wardrobe change is coming up. So I'm going, because, I just did a waist measurement this morning, and I've dropped 7 inches since I started 9 weeks ago. So I was 72 inches around the waist. Now I'm 65 inches around the waist. 7 inches, that's a very significant drop in body measurement. And of course, you can't do one without the other. So I did do a body weight check this morning, and I weighed in at 375.4. Now that's 6. That was a 6-pound change over the last weigh-in. So I weighed in at 381.4 on the 8th of May. Last week I gained. This week I've dropped 6 pounds. But based on about 6 pounds since then. So that's great, and I'm very happy about that. Overall, I've dropped almost, it's 46. What is it? 44.6 pounds. Wow, that's amazing. So it's going. I can't say enough about it. And, I want to thank Wendy. Wendy's my coach, and she lives in Halifax, and she's been fantastic, and she's been leading me and giving me the proper direction that I need to take. And she's been fantastic. So I just want to give a big shout out to Wendy. One thing I've noticed that when I, just to give you a little bit of a quick thing before I sign off, is I used to take this pill called Tecta, and what Tecta was for acid reflux, because I suffered from acid reflux every day. And it didn't matter what I ate, what I drank, I just had the reflux happen all the time. So this tiny little pill called Tecta, which was 40 milligrams of a particular drug that I can't remember, I took that every day. Since I started the weight loss program, switching from shakes to regular foods to shakes and healthy meals, drinking water and no acid drinks, I don't need that pill anymore. So for 9 weeks, I haven't been on this pill that I was on for 3 years. That's a really big thing. But I do get a little bit of acid, not indigestion, but I do get a little bit acidic in my stomach from time to time. And what I have found that quells that is I'll eat some raw almonds. No salt, unsalted, plain raw almonds. And that, just, chew about 5 or 6 of them, and that will quell the acid in your stomach. Very natural, and it's not chemical laced, and that way you don't have to worry about putting more chemical in your body. So just remember, if you have a little bit of acid, chew some almonds. It'll be pretty good. So again, today is May 20th. 2 significant things. My father was born on today. If he was alive, he'd be 97 years old today. Wow. 97, that's correct. And a big shout out to my niece Kim, who's celebrating her 40-something birthday today. Congratulations, Kim, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Have a great day. Today is May 20th. My name is Simon, and thanks for watching.